Okay. It is cold. It's cold outside. Okay, in today's video, I have my monthly manis for the month of January. Alright, so month of January, I wore quite a good mix of polishes. I'm gonna start with, I didn't wear this one. Why do I have this one here? Freaking A, man, I'm missing a polish. Am I missing a polish? I am, hold on. I'm gonna start off with Lincoln Park After Dark. This is from OPI. And this is a black and purple, and it's very plum leaning. On the nails, it does end up looking black, but for me, this is, there's something that sets this polish apart from a traditional black because I feel like it looks a little extra chic on the nails. So I really, really love this color. My bottle, though, is done. I think I'm down to about there. And I wore it as a pedicure first, and that should have been my warning because it was a bit of a struggle in picking up enough of the polish with the brush to apply it on my nails. So I kept having to dip into the bottle. That's number one. Number two, it is very, very thick, so I had to manipulate the polish on the nails as well. And I think I did my pedicure a couple hours before bed, and I still woke up with sheet marks. So it took a long time to dry, and still I applied it as a manicure. I don't know what I was thinking because I do have a backup of this polish. Usually this polish takes 2 coats, but ever since I got into the halfway mark of this bottle, it's always taken just 1 coat because it's thickened up, and it never dried. So I didn't even end up wearing it for an entire day because it just wasn't drying, not even with a fast drying top coat. So I think it's time to let this one go and move on to my backup. And then the next manicure is a little duo. So I pulled this Sally Hansen polish called Sprinkled with Love. I think I bought this polish sometime last year, maybe around the fall season, because I was looking for a seafoam green that had like a shimmer finish or some kind of metallic finish. And I was able to find this one. And this one's a little bit more blue leaning. You see the green tone in it, but I think it's because it also has some gold shimmer that, you know, brings out a little bit of the green tone. And it also has some silver little shimmers, all of which you do see on the nails. So it looks kind of broken up on the nails, and it adds a little bit more dimension. So really, really beautiful polish. That's Sprinkled with Love from Sally Hansen. And then on my ring finger, I applied this Color Club polish called, I think it's called Beyond the Mistletoe. I'm pretty sure it is. Yeah. And this is a blue and a holographic micro glitter. So this does dry texture. Mine's pretty thick because I have my bottle about there. So I do have to add a little bit of suspension base or a little bit of thinner to this one. But I was able to get it opaque at a couple of coats. One good thick top coat though will smooth the glitters right out. Now because this is micro glitter, it does stick to the nails, so I do have to soak usually this polish off. And then a fun curly from NCLA. This is called Peppermint Crush. I found this one, I think, at a TJ Maxx. So this is a white curly that has red metallic glitters. I love red metallic glitters in curlies. They're so good. This one took 3 coats to get opaque. I applied it on my nails, and I also applied it on my sister's nails. And on my sister, I don't even think it lasted a day or half a day, not even an entire day, before it chipped. And for me, it was the same thing. Before the day ended, this was chipping off, and it wasn't chipping off in small chunks. It was chipping off in large chunks, like entire half of the nail was gone at some point. It performed almost like a peel off base coat because I could literally just pull the entire sheet off. And I actually did that with most of my nails. I was just able to pop them off for some reason. I don't know why. So I think next time that I wear this, I am going to use it with a Nail 8 base coat. I've tried that nail base coat with another polish that has chipped quickly on me, and it made that polish last an entire week. So I don't know, maybe it's a base coat, I'm not sure, but I'm willing to try it with this polish to see if I can get a longer wear, because if it chips in less than a day for me, that's a no-go. It doesn't matter how cute this polish is. But anyways, that's Peppermint Crush. And then another combination that I did is using Essie's Chinchilly. I want to say that this was my New Year's Eve mani. I think that I'm pretty sure that it was. So this is a purple with a ton of gray undertones. On my nails though, it pulls a little bit more gray. Really awesome formula. Takes 2 coats to get opaque. And then on my I think on my thumb, my middle and my ring finger, I applied a cut above. Also from Essie, and this is a pink metallic glitter. Just solid pink metallic glitters with different hex sizes. And I was able to get this opaque. I think it took me maybe 3 coats to get this one opaque. So that was a really pretty combination. A polish that I wore in December and actually forgot to mention in my December monthly manis is from Butter London, and this one is called HENLEY Regatta, and this is a teal, not quite peacock, because I don't see, there's a little bit of a blue undertone, but I see more green, so it's more teal, slightly emerald I want to say, but more blue leaning than that. So a bit of a thicker formula for this one. My bottle is actually down to here, and so the more I use it, the thicker it gets. So application was not difficult, but just a little bit of a mindful application, I guess I can say, but so beautiful and very, very sparkly regardless of whatever lighting I was in. And then a green Skittles mani that I put together using all of these polishes because I didn't really get to wear a lot of manicures in the fall season. I still wanted to wear some of the greens that I had on there on my seasonal rack. Like Salute the Troops from Pop-arazzy. This is a very murky type of green that has some yellow undertones. This polish, I love the color of it, but I despise the smell of it. It stinks so bad. I don't know why. I don't know if it's just this brand, because I have another polish from Pop-arazzy and I don't remember it smelling so horrible like this one does. Just the stench is just, let me see. Dude, yeah, it's, Lordy Lord, it smells. It also takes a little bit longer for it to dry, but beautiful color. It does require 3 coats to get opaque because the formula is just a little bit more sheer, I want to say. This formula though is amazing, and this one is from Julie G, and this polish is called Eden. I bought it for the name of it because that's my daughter's name, and it's more of a sage green. So cream formula, super awesome. And another one that has a super awesome formula is Suzy, the First Lady of Nails. This is more of an olive green, and it's also a cream. So really great at 2 coats. And Wild Willow, I mentioned in the fall collection review video that this was my favorite out of the collection. I'm pretty sure I said that because I love this color. It's so, so beautiful. So this is more of a, I want to say more like a mossy type of green. And again, beautiful formula, 2 to 3 coats to get opaque. I think I applied 3 coats on my nails. And although these are all within the same color family, they're all very different, as you can see. So I think it worked very well for a little Skittles mani. Did I mention this one? I don't know if I did. HUES Blues from Finger Paints. This is a blue, no, it's a purple, but it's a very blue leaning purple. It looks purple in the bottle and it looks purple on the nails with a lot of blue undertones. Now the base of this is blue, and it's a very sheer blue though, but because it has so much of that purpley pink shimmer, it ends up looking purple, not only in the bottle like I said, but also on the nails. The formulation of this is okay. I feel like the base is almost a little bit too sheer, and there's plenty of shimmer in here, but not enough to cover the nails at 3 coats. I feel like at 3 coats, I still have some bald spots on some nails. And application wise, I feel like I do have to allow, I think if I remember correctly, I had to allow every layer to dry before going in with the next one, so that I wouldn't pull, because it tends to pull for some reason. So it dries to a demi matte finish, and I think I added a glossy top coat over this one, and it looked amazing. I really enjoyed it. It's just, yeah, I have to have a little bit more patience with my application. Crushed on Lava from Hard Candy is one that I have not pulled in a long time, guys. I'm talking years. I put it on my nails. I almost choked. Okay. So this is from Hard Candy, and this is one of those multi-chrome polishes that's just basically fall in a bottle. And it's so, so beautiful. So the tones that you're seeing, or that you see in the bottle, are more pinky red and then kind of bronzy golden tones. all of which you see on the nails. Depending on what lighting you're in, it'll bring out those tones a little bit, like that color a little bit more on the nails, but it always looks super, super beautiful, very fall inspired. And actually, I mean, we're now in winter, and I really honestly had no issues wearing this during this time of year. I think this is such a beautiful, beautiful polish. I have mine down to here. I don't even want to finish it. I honestly like this one more than Space Cadet from Orly. I can't believe I just said that. I don't know why. I think because this is more, it's warmer. That one's warm, but this one's warmer. It has more of that fiery element in the polish, like the name suggests, lava on the nails. That's exactly what it looks like. So I almost like this one more than I did Space Cadet from Orly, because it's so beautiful, and the formula is really awesome on this one. I think I was only able to I was able to get her to pick at a couple of coats. String of Hearts from Orly, I actually wore this one with a topper, so I added a couple of coats of String of Hearts. This, I'll show you guys a swatch of this on its own because it's so beautiful, guys. It's really, really pretty. I love this color. It's amazing. Amazing for fall and winter. This is a color that if you want something brighter but not super bright to wear in the winter, this is the perfect color. But I did end up topping it over with a blue metallic glitter from LA Colors because I've been waiting to wear this one, and I thought this was a really great combination. Actually, this combination was inspired by Abuela from the movie Encanto and her dress, because I think I saw some blue elements in her dress, and so I wanted to do a little topper over top of a similar color to what her dress looked like, and I freaking love this combination. It's so beautiful. My pictures do no justice. This almost looked indie-like in person, because although not a crelly polish, the blue just blended in very well with this color, in the sense that depending on how the light was hitting my nails, some of the blue glitters just looked a little bit deeper, but then in the center they would glitter a little bit more, and especially in low light. Amazing. Put a glossy top coat over it, but I would love to wear this with a matte top coat. I think it would look amazing. And I only did, I think, one coat of Brave over top of String of Hearts because I got really good glitter coverage from this little LA Colors little glitter topper. And I think that's everything. No, I have one more polish, which is another one from Opi that I finished. This is Got the Blues for Red. I actually need to replace this one. I love this red. It is one of my all-time favorite reds. It is a deeper blue tone red that is perfect for fall and winter because it's just on the deeper side, and it's just perfect. In the past, this has always taken a couple of coats to get opaque. It doesn't have that jelly or that transparency that most reds have. This is a straight up cream, and so 2 coats to get opaque on my nails. I've worn it on short nails, long nails, never really mattered. 2 coats and I'm done. But my bottle is actually down to about here. Possibly same as Lincoln Park After Dark, and it is so thick that application was tricky, number 1. Number 2, it just never dried for me. So another one that I only ended up wearing for about a day because it just wasn't drying, so I had to take it off, sadly. So I actually don't have a backup of this one, so I need to go out and replace it. And these 2 have the older the older little stickers. I will be buying another one of these. I always do. Every time I run out of this one, I always go buy it. Same thing with Lincoln Park. I run out of it. Usually I don't always go buy it because I usually always have a backup, but what I'll do now is go buy another backup. That's what I usually tend to do. That is everything, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one.